My joy in seeing you again, being with you, is such that I cannot not laugh in delight, even in these extraordinarily difficult times. This program proclaims the fatherhood of God and the brotherhood of man, the parenthood of God and the siblinghood of humankind, if you prefer, as spiritual living realities that we can experience and help to make real in this dark world of ours. It's just been a few weeks since the death, the murder of George Floyd. And his funeral was this past week. In the media images, we see the sharp contrast of angry violence on the one hand and righteous indignation and peaceful protest on the other hand. And sometimes the stark contrast of those media images is equally clear in our own lives. Sometimes our righteousness, that gift of God, has an indignation that has no truck with the murderous, implicitly murderous anger that Jesus warned against in the Sermon on the Mount. But how easy it is, as we look at the stark contrasts in the media, to forget our own incompleteness, our own unbeautiful moments, our own not being clear in the soul anchor of where we are and who we are and what we do, governing the mind from that citadel created by God, and yes, as still a work in progress. We're oftentimes a blur in some proportion of blend between righteous indignation and unbeautiful anger. I've had to remember a number of times that the love of righteousness implies equal hatred for sin. That puts the anger in a different perspective. When I think about racism or sexism or any such ism, I always like to add that we affirm our common humanity and recognize the unique individuality of each personality. We have the privilege of really recognizing, truly meeting. My personal hero from the media images was an interview done by ABC's David Muir at the Houston funeral gathering, where by chance, so to speak, he ran into a woman from Georgia who some years ago had also had her African-American son killed by police and had come to express being with and supporting the Floyd family in its time of grief. She was a soul of faith and love and patient endurance, the likes of which I can't remember ever seeing before in my life. She said nothing spiritual or religious. It was her being, it was who she had become through all that suffering. And so I hope for you that you continue to ponder and grow and give from the best of you what is in your heart and soul and mind and strength to do, to help this world realize that whatever is going on in your life and in our world, you are all and each divinely created, infinitely loved, spiritually indwelt, with bodies, each of which is a temple of the Spirit of God, evolutionary in progress, free will sons and daughters of the living God. Good day.